Americans are living longer than ever, and if we are prepared for the future, we can lessen the burden on our family and ensure that we are receiving optimal care. The preparation process can be a daunting task and requires careful consideration for all parties involved. If you're not currently going through this, it's almost certain you know someone who is. Throughout this series, you will get the tools to best support your aging family members and their caregivers with compassion and dignity, all while empowering them to make the best choices. Preparing for these future choices can be difficult to discuss between family members and absolutely necessary to make sure that when the time comes, the aging family members are taken care of in the manner in which they feel the most comfortable. Once the decision has been made to start the planning process, there are professionals that may be helpful to seek out for the next step.
Susan, I'm so glad you came over tonight. I know how busy you are with the kids, but Daddy and I thought that it's time we had a conversation about our future.
I'm so glad you're willing to have that conversation. I don't want to have to wonder what your healthcare preferences are during an emergency or if your finances are in order. I really appreciate you being so open. Dad, we have to have this conversation sooner or later. We don't want to wait until it's too late to make decisions.
Fine.
Okay, so Mom, I went on the Neponset Valley Chamber of Commerce website and I looked up agingwithdignity.org and honoringchoicesmass.com, and I put together a short list of questions to help us with the planning process. For example, if you both needed care, where would you want to get it? Would you want to stay here?
Of course. This is our home. We're going to stay here until we can't do it anymore.
Okay, Dad, but if that time comes when you can't take care of the house, where would you want to be? Would you want to live in town or closer to me?
Oh, that would be wonderful living closer to you, Susan, whichever is easier.
Who is your healthcare proxy?
We never thought about that.
Durable power of attorney? Living will? Any kind of document outlining your healthcare preferences?
No, but that's why you're here, to help us.
Why don't I go ahead and make an appointment with your lawyer, Brian, and we can make sure that we get some of those preferences on paper. What about your financial needs?
I don't want to talk about finances.
Okay, Dad, I understand, but we need to figure out if your records are in order and if they're accessible if I should need them. What if I talk to your CPA, Wes, and just make sure you have enough money put aside in case you ever do need services or care?
Okay.
All right, then I'll go ahead and make those appointments as soon as I can. Excellent, thank you. Yes, we're looking forward to meeting you. But just so you know, it may take a bit of finessing to get my dad on board.
Being the caregiver may seem at times very stressful and isolating. Here are some tips to use in order to maintain a healthy frame of mind. When topics become uncomfortable to discuss, try to maintain respect. You will feel better about the conversation when you look back at it knowing you remained calm and did not get defensive. If you're having a hard time getting your point across, try to remind your loved ones how much you care for them. Knowing that this conversation is the first of many and taking proactive steps will help ease the stress out of the situation. Don't feel as though you have to take it all on your shoulders. Divide up phone calls and research to other family members. And finally, try to find the humor in the situation. Laughter can boost your mood and help you push through any tough times. Families should connect with the Neponset Valley Chamber if they are looking for a specific professional. You can also contact the Aging Service Access Point to learn more about care options. If your family discussions are a bit contentious or there are serious concerns about how some family members may react, there are professionals who offer mediation services to facilitate these discussions. There is no one-size-fits-all in having discussions about the future with your loved ones. As long as the family member feels empowered throughout the discussion and their choices are documented, future events will prove less hectic. Please visit nvcc.com for more information, and thank you for watching.